a very specific drink that can help you unclog your arteries. And this relates all the consequences that happen when you have damage to your arteries. High blood pressure, clots that can develop that can actually turn into a stroke, and heart attacks. Now, one of the problems that people have when they go to the doctor is the doctors don't really focus on root causes. They're looking at things later on the chain of events, like high blood pressure, like high cholesterol, and then they treat those, but they don't really get into root causes. One of the big root causes for plaquing in the arteries, especially heart attacks, is this thing called endothelial damage. What is that? Look at the inside of an artery. There is this single layer of cells. It's called the endothelial layer. And when that becomes damaged, there's a cascade effect. There's all sorts of consequences from that. And one of the first things that happens is you get inflammation, okay? And then your body's going to come in and try to repair it. And that plaque is composed of calcium, cholesterol, and protein. So realize the plaque is really a reparative action from the inflammation that started inside your arteries. Now, there's another little piece of the puzzle, and that is called nitric oxide. When someone develops endothelial damage to the inside of the artery, their nitric oxide goes down. And now they lose control of blood pressure because nitric oxide helps as a vasodilator. It increases more blood flow. And when we lose that, not only are we going to get a blood pressure that's going to go up, we're going to get increased risk of clotting. And by the way, 90% of heart attacks involve clots. Now let's talk about the one drink that can help you. It's basically using cacao powder with high flavonols. Maybe you've heard of cocoa powder. That is roasted cacao. So this is from the raw bean, and this is the stuff that they make chocolate from. But when you have this barely refined raw product, you have a ton of these flavonols, which are basically plant chemicals that have a lot of antioxidants and a lot of cool properties. Sometimes I'll add the beetroot powder to it. Sometimes I won't. Sometimes I'll add a little pinch of sea salt or even a little scoop of magnesium glycinate to get my magnesium, because that's one nutrient that I really benefit. And also it's just good for the heart.